I wasn't in the ad
Right.
because of Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, that's why I talked to the big homie. He was telling me, you know, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, well, who's the white guy? I'm big in this Jimmy Iovine. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But that's his guy.
Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff. Because I'm not looking at go, oh, that should be homie. So he imaged himself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So
this.
now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, they're Harper, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
The biggest names in the rap game are at it again, and this time it's serious.
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things, South Park, that popped up with the devil, talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one, you know what I'm saying? So, that was on, was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South Yeah, South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that, so, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop, the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, is one of the greatest tragedies of our time.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce, right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys.
50 has never been one to back away from the truth. And this time he has taken on Jay-Z, but not for reasons one might think. Shockingly, he has come out in support of troubled rap mogul Diddy and destroyed anyone who has not supported him during this trying time. And this includes Jay-Z. He has not hesitated to take shots at the king of the rap industry. Take a look.
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some suckers, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. You know, 50, come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand? Just talk shit, want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, yeah, we'll probably have a crazy reaction to that.
The recent raids on rapper and hip-hop mogul P. Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles by Homeland Security have sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, leaving many questions swirling in their wake. With Diddy nowhere to be found during the raids and reports of his private jet leaving the country, speculation about his involvement in potentially serious crimes has reached a fever pitch.
And for more on this, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how it was executed and the force that they used, they immediately tried to detain any individuals that are inside of the home, and that's to just make sure they, one, identify who they are, but number two, and primarily the reason is for their own safety, the safety of the individual, as well as the safety of law enforcement. Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant. But a sign this shows me is that they had information that it's possible that the individuals that are inside of that house could be armed.
While some hesitate to speak out against Diddy, citing his status and influence, others, like comedian Cat Williams and rapper 50 Cent, have been vocal in their criticisms. 50 Cent, in particular, has consistently called out Diddy over the years, pointing to alleged criminal activities and raising eyebrows with his bold accusations. Conspiracy theories abound, fueled by the mysterious circumstances surrounding the raids and Diddy's sudden disappearance. While some may dismiss these theories as mere speculation, there are undeniable data points that suggest Diddy may indeed be entangled in serious legal issues. As P. Diddy remains on the run amidst speculation about his legal troubles, rapper 50 Cent has shifted his attention to another hip-hop titan, Jay-Z. With over 30 million Instagram followers at his disposal, 50 Cent has taken to social media to raise questions about Jay-Z's whereabouts, adding fuel to the already intense gossip surrounding the music industry. In a recent post, 50 Cent shared an image of missing persons featuring Jay-Z's face, accompanied by a tongue-in-cheek message. "Anybody seen Jay? Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone." This provocative move by 50 Cent underscores the gravity of the situation, as his public callouts often signal deeper legal issues for those targeted. While some may view 50 Cent's antics as mere trolling, there's a growing realization among those on the fringes of the entertainment industry that patterns of behavior cannot be ignored. Alongside comedian Cat Williams, 50 Cent has emerged as one of the most vocal critics of alleged illegal conduct within the industry, unafraid to speak out against even the most powerful figures. Even Diddy's ex-guard Gene Deal is aware of the fact.
You start believing your own bullshit, and them two individuals together, man, you know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car. because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja, and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Chaz's party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that.
He's also exposed Jay-Z's role in all of this.
Because it was Dame Dash, it was Irv Gotti, it was Jay Prince, and Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? So now, everybody wanna know who's this and who's that, and wanna go back and say, yo, how do you know? It came from the horse's mouth. He said he got all the paperwork to prove it. Kirk Burrows said it plenty of times, but nobody won't sit down with him. I mean, like, you won't get none of these, these radio stations and all this stuff like that to sit down with him. He said, I got the paperwork. He got files from the from the DEA and the FBI, all that stuff like that. He got plenty of paperwork behind this whole stuff. But people want to get on here and say, yo, because they not privy to the information, you understand, directly from the people who was involved, and you get a person like me that don't give a damn, and I repeat it and tell it, oh, dude capping, dude looking for attention. No, it happened. Now other people coming out talking about it, they're putting Jay-Z was a part of it.
Despite the public scrutiny, Jay-Z has remained silent on the matter, leaving fans and followers to speculate about the truth behind the rumors. As the drama unfolds and tensions mount, one thing is certain: the world of hip-hop remains as unpredictable and scandalous as ever, with no shortage of intrigue to keep audiences captivated. In the never-ending saga of hip-hop beef, 50 Cent has once again taken aim at Jay-Z, this time with allegations that are sure to set the gossip mill on fire. While their rivalry is no secret, what's emerged now is a jaw-dropping revelation about Jay-Z's alleged dealings with none other than Diddy. During a candid chat on Lil Wayne's Young Money Radio back in 2020, 50 Cent let loose on a tangent, throwing thinly veiled shade at Jay-Z while discussing matters of moral support. The power mogul didn't hold back, questioning how someone who champions prison reform could be in bed with figures like Rick Ross, all while being managed by someone with a controversial past.
Look, if you said to me, I'm not even gonna say who I'm talking about, right?
Please don't.
I'm just gonna say, if you represent prison reform, how did you sign to a correctional officer and you're managed by a snitch? Help me with this, man. I'm like, look, there's no, I just look at certain shit and I go, wait, how did that, because, okay, let's not say, it's tough to say official. Right? When we look at things, you gotta say, there's a lot going on, and nigga, to make it, let's just make it, man. Let's just, in the journey, let's say success is for your life to be the way you want your life to be. And who the fuck knows exactly what they want?
The target of 50 scrutiny? Desiree Perez, the CEO of Roc Nation, who, according to reports, has a history with the DEA and a past arrest related to cocaine possession. Despite her troubled past, Perez ascended to the top of Roc Nation, a move that has raised eyebrows and drawn criticism from figures like 50 Cent. But the plot thickens further with a surprising twist. Perez's name surfaced in President Trump's list of pardons and commutations in 2021, alongside her husband, Juan Perez. The pardon, citing Perez's involvement in a narcotics conspiracy, raised questions about her redemption arc and the circumstances surrounding her pardon.
Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. She got arrested in 1994 for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman. Struck a deal with the feds, wore a hidden wire to record meetings with major cocaine traffickers, broke up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. She's been pardoned.
She got pardoned?
She got pardoned.
Did they give her federal protection too?
I don't think so.
I would have told them that come with it. Don't think the shit come with it. You just gonna pardon her and don't.
This happened in the 90s.
You gonna let her out of jail to get smoked?
This happened back in the 90s. So I think whoever she told on is probably dead or in jail. Then again, them Colombians.
That shit don't never stop like that. You gonna pop up motherfucking top.
Well, and then there's the Detroit mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick. He got pardoned as well. He was doing like 20 years. You know about him? There was corruption, bribery charges, got locked up, and he's out as well.
Speculation abounds regarding the pardon's origins, with some suggesting involvement from figures like Van Jones, who has ties to Roc Nation. Jones, known for his work in criminal justice reform, has collaborated with the Trump administration in the past, leading to speculation about his role in Perez's pardon. Perez's unexpected pardon not only raised eyebrows, but also sparked speculation about the dynamics within Roc Nation, particularly its political affiliations. Questions swirled about whether the company's efforts to curry favor with the Trump administration influenced its artists' political engagements, especially during critical moments like the presidential race and the Georgia Senate runoff. While Alicia Keys and Megan Thee Stallion showed some support for Democratic causes, it was notably less visible compared to the high-profile endorsements from Beyoncé and Jay-Z in previous elections. Despite assertions that Roc Nation doesn't dictate its artists' political involvement, insiders hinted at a cautious approach, wary of potential repercussions from the mercurial Trump White House. That's all for today. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.